I'm at Home Depot today. Just wanted to share a couple of tips about how I choose material, 2x material for outdoor projects. For example, benches, swings, decks, picnic tables. First thing I do is I go to the end of the piece of wood. I'm looking at grain pattern. When I see a grain pattern with the bullseye, with the center of the tree in it, I reject it. It is going to tend to not be as dimensionally stable. So a tree with a bullseye, piece of wood with a bullseye, I reject. Again, looking at growth rings. I personally like at least no less than 5 growth rings per inch. Now this is a 1.5 inch piece of material. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 or so growth rings in 1.5 inches. So it'll have 5 growth rings per inch, which basically meets my criteria. So I'm gonna look at the piece of wood now for knots. And right off the bat, we've got a knot here, knot there, 2 more knots on down. So I'm gonna reject that one as well. Third thing I look for, again, looking at growth rings. Look at these 2 pieces of wood here. They are absolutely beautiful. The growth rings are so tight, they're hard to count. These 2 pieces of wood obviously came from the same tree. These 2 pieces of wood are going to be very dimensionally stable. I'm going to look for knots. I find growth ring patterns that are beautiful. I'm looking for knots. There's not a single knot on either side of either one of these 2 boards. They're coming home with me.